Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Tuesday night Shadowrun shenanigans. I'm your GM, Bob Loper, and we are playing through Shadowrun mission 0604 TikTok, not the app. I think that's now the official addendum to the name of the mission. It's not the app. And so, previously on Shadowrun missions, do I have a volunteer to do a little recap?
I'll do it.
All right.
They're just going to screw it up. The miscreants around the map that you see took a job with Doc Tate. Uh, Doc Tate tried to deal with them straight. They, as normal, got mouthy and fancy. But in the end, they did the job. They went out and started the job. Through some of their normal screw ups and mess ups that they normally do, uh, they somehow managed to. I'm thinking it basically it's all Stephanie and that gets them through this stuff because Stephanie found the beacon because they had to find this dock wagon beacon that's been dark for quite a few years. They find it, they follow it through the CZ, and then they stumble upon some honestly wimpy gangers. Maybe they had illusions to be tough Shadowrunners, but and they proceeded to let their target, their person they were supposed to save, get shot up. Uh, then after she's shot up, they decide it's time to move in, and they and they get into a fight. Somehow, through some amazing thing, they managed to actually get her and Darcy. And I think that's where we're all joining back. Oh, by the way, I'm Johnny, the guy who Kender. I'm sorry, the guy who Billy Berserker kicked in his rib cage back a couple of episodes ago. I've had some work done.
Indeed. So thank you very much for that intro, Johnny. And as we pick up right in the middle of the fight, we are just entering combat turn number 2. So I'm going to ask you guys to roll initiative. So the turn order should be blank until you click on your token and roll initiative. I should do that for my guys. Oh yeah, let me move Darcy out of the way so people can click on their characters.
I can't. Oh, okay. I see mine.
Whoops. That's not the one I was supposed to roll. This is the one I was supposed to roll. Oh. It helps if I click on the right token. There we go.
Like the correct token or like the
Yes,
left token?
the correct token. There we go. So let's see. Oh, I got a roll for Billy Camera Dude.
Wait, we actually have Billy Camera Dudes here?
Yes, so Billy Camera Dude is here. Here we go. I'll show you this guy.
Does he have a name?
Yeah, his name is Billy Camera Dude.
Oh, okay.
What'd you expect?
Really, camera dude of the famous camera dudes.
Has anybody actually asked this man his name yet?
Of the Illinois camera dudes.
He's not
Of
a
the
thing.
Illinois camera dude, Esquire.
He's a piece of machinery.
Okay.
It's all
Yeah,
you
so
think
he is-
about everything around you, isn't it? Just something you can turn off.
Why is Johnny talking? Is Johnny here? I don't know if Johnny's here or not. Is Johnny just this is Johnny the narrator of this episode? What's happening? God, is that you?
No, it's definitely not him.
Okay.
Tom did roll in the initiative, so
Oh.
Johnny did roll initiative. Yeah.
Man, you just showed up.
Okay.
I knew I should have stayed at home today. Should have played sick.
You're at home.
I know. I just wanted to quote the Magic School Bus.
Okay, so the first being on the initiative order is none of the above. As let's see here, out of this area here. Actually, no, it's out of this area here. Materializes something that looks like a giant mosquito.
I immediately looked at Jen and just.
All right. Next up is Troll Crusher 4. This guy down here has been trading shots with Allerden. He's taken some damage, but he's still up. He's going to try to shoot at you again. So your defense, Allerden, will be at a -2 because he's going to do a 3-round burst.
All right, so you said defense -3?
-2.
-2.
Oh, technically -4 because you have -2 for wounds.
But if I have the wounds modifier clicked, it'll already be up there, right?
It should already be there, yeah.
Okay,
So just the
-2.
-2 then. Oof, okay.
Okay, but that was Satchel, so it doesn't count.
I mean, she has a point.
It's hitting Satchel so hard that it's going through Satchel's soul and into Allerden.
No, watch this just be the same. No, yeah, there you go. But yeah, no, 0.
Okay, so I need you to soak at -5.
Said soak -5.
Yep. That should be whatever armor you're wearing. Okay. So you take another 6 boxes of stun.
Ooh.
Unless you'd like to do something last ditch about that.
Yeah, no. I have 0 stun boxes left.
Okay. So that being the case, Allerden goes down. You guys see this troll open up on Allerden, and he kind of just stands there and takes it, and crumples to the ground.
No weapon formed against me shall prosper.
It's so sad.
So this troll up here was trying to be on Billy Camera Dude. Now looks at this giant mosquito. And goes around this way. Oh, since Luna's actually Luna's in the van still, as I recall. Because Derica, you pulled her out to roll initiative on her. Is that correct?
Yeah, I was in the van.
You're still in the van. Okay. So the troll will not attempt to stun baton you.
That's nice of them.
All right, Billy Berserker, the real one.
Yeah. Looks like I got target in front of me, so
It's a target-rich environment.
it is.
But yeah, you do have a troll standing right in front of you. He just stun batoned you, by the way,
Right.
which is why you have some of that stun.
What kind of action is it for me to pull out a stim patch and apply it?
We'll call that a simple action.
So I could do that and then punch him?
You would not be able to do that.
Okay.
Because punching is a complex action.
Not the way Billy does it.
Man, maybe a little backhand or no, we'll I'll go ahead and just punch him. I'll take it with the all the penalties for now.
It's this guy. Good as well.
All else fails, I got KO backing me up.
16.
Why did it have to be trolls? They can take punches.
Like, is that offensive?
Did you just roll initiative again? What did you?
I was looked like I disappeared off the list. That's why I was curious.
Oh, that's
No, you're-
because we voted and you're not allowed to be here.
Got it now. Now I know I wasn't there. Sorry.
Oh yeah, did you roll earlier, just to be sure? It was a 16 before.
Okay, I hadn't done the This was the this was a
All right.
roll 20 setup thing.
So, so you punch him, and he sort of stumbles back, and you can see like he's like you knock a tooth out, and he's bleeding from the mouth, and he's looking pretty bad, but he is still up. Luna. It is Luna's turn.
Yeah, Luna's in the van with Gertie. I guess I'll just lean out the window and shoot. This one. Wait, hold on. I lied. I look out. I see the bug, and I don't like that. I'm gonna shoot the bug.
So first of all, I'm going to let you roll because you have a skill that might be appropriate here. Let me make sure of that.
Is it pistols? is it heavy weapons?
No, never mind. Go ahead and
Is
roll
it
your
automatics?
Go ahead and roll your attack.
No, you're right. I should go with etiquette because it's the first time I'm meeting the bug, and that'll give me a +2 to tell it to leave, please.
Uh-huh.
All right. So in what cases? I'm curious. In what cases would I roll automatics? Automatics or pistols, or
So
would I never do that?
Pistols is when you have a normal pistol. Automatics is when you have like an assault rifle or submachine gun.
Okay. And so second question, I have a Defiance T250 that does 9 stun damage, I think.
Mm-hmm. That goes off
And
the
then,
pistols.
yeah, and then I have the Browning Ultra that does 8
Yep.
piercing.
Also pistols. 8 physical.
8 physical. Okay. Would I know which is most effective on this mosquito?
That's what I was gonna make you roll on. So do you have any?
Would it be Chicago City?
It would not be Chicago City.
But like, could it be because the it's a bug, and I live.
You know what?
In...
I'll let you roll on that basis.
Cool.
The threshold will be higher.
Okay. Then if I rolled like history or something.
Than if you rolled something magically oriented.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, I'm gonna roll that and see what happens. That's a 3.
Yeah. So you think that? I mean, as big as this thing is, this is a pretty powerful spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Your taser might do something if you hit it particularly well, but by and large, anything smaller than an assault rifle is probably not going to do much.
Cool. Is there one in Darcy right now?
So I believe we've established there are a whole bunch of pistols laying around Darcy, but
nothing bigger.
But nothing bigger than that.
And Gertie's got a shotgun that's in Darcy.
Does a shotgun work? Shotguns and assault rifles are not the same thing.
So that's a long arm skill.
I mean, I would say as an elf, my arms are fairly long.
There's
Anyway.
about 9 Super Warhawks also in the van.
What are those?
Those are pistols.
Oh, okay. So what you're saying is it doesn't matter if I use the Defiance or the Browning.
Probably either way, you have to get really, really lucky.
Okay. Cool.
Because you've heard stories of people trying to shoot bug spirits, and it doesn't work.
All right. Then I'm gonna go for it. Is that lucky enough? Be real cool if you said yes.
That is not lucky enough.
No.
So you shoot the taser at it, and then the sort of needle goes at it, and bink, and falls to the ground.
Cool. That's my turn.
That is your turn. Let's see. Then we've got the troll who's in mano a mano with the real Billy. At the real Billy Berserker. So, let's see here. He likes that stun baton still. He's going to have a penalty, so I have to take off some dice here. Let's see. So, well, all the dice I would take off were not hits anyway, so go ahead and defend yourself. All right, and then go ahead and soak at -5. You're going to be soaking 10 stun. Oof. So 5 boxes of stun, Billy. But I didn't see that. Is Billy still up?
That knocks him out.
Oh, Billy's down. Yikes. How this thing went terribly, terribly wrong. So Allerden, fortunately, there are no such things as death saves, and you're really just unconscious from the impact. KO. For sure, you saw Billy go down.
Okay, well, just gonna have to clean up these problems here.
Mm-hmm.
Can I move over to this guy?
Which guy?
This guy.
Yep.
And I want to do a touch spell on him.
Sure.
I would so do I need to do an unarmed strike first to hit him? Okay. Please. Ah, 5. Yes.
Looks good so far.
Great.
So you have hit him.
Okay, I slap him.
Spell.
I slap him in the head, and I hit him with a good old shatter. And we're gonna go with, let's see, magic 7. A 6 is good enough to blast open a wall. So here we go. There we go. 4 hits. Drain 2. Okay, and I beat my drain. Thank God.
Right spell. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's shattered. So that's just body.
Yeah.
Body, no additional attribute. So he takes 1 box off of that. He's sort of reeling a little bit, but he's still up.
Okay, then I use the rest of my movement to hop in this van. Goodbye.
Time to clean up this mess. Oh, never mind.
And as a simple action, I'd like to close the door.
You do not have a simple action left.
I go into the very back of the van.
So the back door is open, by the way.
Oh, I get into a spot where I can't be seen.
All right, that brings us to Gertrude. Gertrude, you're seeing this shenanigan now unfold into a fiasco.
I feel we have technically reached the fiasco stage of our show.
You've seen at the real Billy Berserker go down.
So
And Allerden is not responding to comms.
Amber, I know you said that you went to the back of the van. Derica,
no, clarify. I went to somewhere that they cannot see me.
You might be able to fit in the smuggling compartment.
Bless, I'm in there.
Derica, where was Luna in the van?
I had just if the back door was open, I don't know because of the way the map looks, but would I be shooting the bug out the back door? Would that be a line of sight to the bug?
You'd be shooting the back door, yeah.
So I was probably like hanging on to the like back of Darcy and trying to shoot this bug.
Because
so I'm back there.
If you recall, last turn, that's how you got Melissa into the van.
Oh yeah, I was helping through the back. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm still in the back of the van by the open doors, which is fun.
Okay. Can I... Well, Billy is very close to Darcy. I'd like to pop open the passenger side door and pull him in.
Okay. Go ahead and make we'll call it a lift carry, and the threshold will be somewhat higher than usual.
Lift carry. Okay.
5 is enough to meet the threshold. So this time you do have to undo your seatbelt to get enough leverage to pull it's Billy Berserker, in, but you pull him into the front side passenger seat. So we'll move Billy in. And that's about what you can do this turn. It's at this point that you hear the rumbling of perhaps the loudest motorcycle you have ever heard. It sounds like a Harley, but they either removed the muffler or replaced it with a loudener. Pulls up here. And riding on the motorcycle is... You'd swear that's Johnny Nash, but all 4 of his limbs have been chromed. And he has slung across his back an Ares Alpha. So it is Johnny Nash's turn as he pulls up to there.
Can't believe how. 1 second, let me just... There you
go. So you see... you see the big mosquito there.
Mm-hmm.
You see someone who looks kind of like Billy, but less sturdy than you remember. You see the priest who healed you a little bit to keep you alive, but he is unconscious. And the door to the ambulance is open, and you see the rest of the group in various stages of trying to hide or pull unconscious people in.
I see Gertrude there, right?
You see Gertrude there, yes.
All right. Go.
She's just pulled someone who is as sturdy as you remember Billy being into the front side passenger seat.
As my free action, go. I'll get the priest. And then I zip over to Allerton.
Okay.
Grab him by the leg. Well, actually, Allerton's not that heavy. He's not cybered or anything like that.
He's not cybered, but he is an ogre.
Okay. Yeah, he's clean, as he would say several episodes back.
First, if you will.
All right, so he's too big.
Yeah, that's not going to come back to haunt you.
Yeah, no. So he's too big to lay over my lap.
Probably. There's probably room on the back to sling him over.
Okay. Wow. At this point, I just want to get away from that bug. So he's wearing armor. So I grab him by his boot. I grab him by his leg. And I start driving out there. I mean, I'm a little slower than normal. I don't take off full speed because I don't want to kill the priest.
Are you dragging him along the pavement at this point, or?
Yes, pretty much, yes.
Okay.
Let's see.
So I'll ask Allerton to make another soak roll.
Let's see here.
That's what I like. Okay, so 4 on pilot groundcraft. You do not have any problem doing that.
Is it a straight roll or?
Yeah, it's a straight soak roll for your armor. Okay. So you are you get a little road rash, but nothing serious. Excuse me, nothing serious.
And there's a lift carry just to cover it.
Very good. So let's see. We'll move you guys down this way a bit. And it's Billy Cameradude's turn, who says, "Cut!" Jumps in the van and closes the back door.
Smartest one of the bunch.
And it's the Mosquito Spirit turn. Oh, let's see. It does.
Bad, it can't see through metal. That sucks.
It does like the bleeding troll over here.
Cool.
So, stabby. It's this guy. Oh, he is not going to like that. How the hell did that happen? Yeah, I guess so. Okay. It's still not enough for him to avoid being hit. So the mosquito spirit sort of sticks its probe like right in his shoulder, and you can see some blood being. No, blood's not being taken. Just a bite.
Being given? Oh, okay.
Yeah. You do not see blood being like pumped or anything. However, he does take some damage, and he's in a bad way. So at this point, this guy.
Having raised the bar and set the tone for other collegiate.
He's noping out. He's noping out. Billy's unconscious. Luna.
Luna is going to. Okay. Everyone is in the van except for Father Allerton. Could I see Johnny from where I am in Darcy?
You could before the doors closed.
Okay, cool. So sorry, I'm looking at everybody's like initiative that's left. Yeah. I guess I'll do the leadership thing.
Okay.
And yeah, Luna just goes, Gertie, I think maybe now is a good time to get out of here, but do you want me to drive while you take care of her in the Valkyrie module, or what? Like whatever works best, and we can all figure out where to go from there.
All right, so make your leadership test.
Dun, 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 dun. Ah, boo.
That was kind of.
Yeah, that was lame.
That was kind of unfortunate.
Okay, wait, what does a NERP do? Oh, that's before, not after. Never mind.
I have been allowing you to spend NERPs after.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. Roll. That's three dice?
3 dice.
3d6.
Okay, so that is enough to give one more point. KO and Gertrude. But not to Billy or Allerton, who are unconscious.
Also unconscious.
And not to Johnny, who is not one of your subordinates.
That's fair. I don't even think Luna would try to tell Johnny what to do.
Well, okay, that's the second smartest thing I've heard of you guys tonight. But
all right, KO.
The droid's still in the lead.
Oh boy.
So are you like fully ducking into the smuggling compartment now?
Yes, I slipped in. I've got to regroup my thoughts.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
So that'll bring us to this guy, who panics and runs. But he's kind of limping. And for better or worse, he kind of limps out in the front of Darcy.
Ooh. Luna, if you're driving, you know what I'm thinking.
But that brings us to Gertrude.
Okay, so Gertrude will check in the rearview mirror and kind of makes eye contact with Luna and says, I appreciate the offer, but it looks like we have some obstacles, and I don't know that we've gone over that part in your driver training yet. I'll be happy to show you some cool driver moves after this.
Okay, but I don't know how I'm gonna deal with Billy.
Billy's up front. Just put Melissa in the Valkyrie module.
Cool, can do.
And then I'd like to run away.
Okay.
Camera
So I'll ask you one question. Are you attempting to run down the troll in front of you?
No.
Amber.
Okay. Go ahead and make a pilot groundcraft test.
Amber. Two types of people in the world.
So, some people are very disappointed that she's not trying to run down the troll.
Look, when it's your ambulance, it can be your rules.
Ooh.
I'm just saying, we were trying to kill them all.
I mean, were we? Or were we just trying to get away from them all?
It didn't look like you were trying. I don't know. It just didn't look like you were actually trying.
He hurt my buddy Billy.
So you guys do get away. You sort of swerve real quick. You do the basic defensive driving sort of thing as you swerve out
Beautiful
around.
K-turn.
And you... Are you trying to swing back down this way to follow Johnny?
Yeah, that sounds like a great idea.
Okay.
Since we didn't
So
really
do you
coordinate.
actually do a K-turn?
Yeah, I do the whole like parking brake, swing around the back,
okay,
and then disengage the parking brake. Look, I spent my points for stunt driver and speed demon.
Amazing.
Yeah. And with 4 hits, that's enough. Oh.
Oh no! And now Chris is getting too into his role. We're
losing him. We're losing him. Allard, come back.
Chris, don't go method.
We're losing him. Chest compressions.
I mean, that's Johnny's job, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys do escape the scene. God help those trolls you left behind get eaten by big mosquito. So Johnny's leading this party. Where's Johnny going?
Well,
you do see that Darcy, you see this ambulance sort of whip out and start following you.
Well, first thing I'd do is I'd look for something that's kind of like that could kind of be used like a ramp to pop the priest up in the air. And,
okay, yeah. So you don't have too much trouble doing that.
Yeah. And then I'd
there's enough debris around.
Yeah. Then I do a little fishtail maneuver a little bit just to get him, just so he lands on the back.
Okay.
So just to make sure that happens, let me hit the button. Hit the button again. There, just to,
nice.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Just to and I got all the stunt driver stuff too. So I think so he's with him on the back. I'd probably take off. Actually, to be honest with you, priest don't look that bad.
He's not bleeding out.
He's not bleeding out. I would just lead him back to lead him out of the CZ, assuming nobody tries to stop us. and I don't hear anything from and I don't hear anything from Darcy. I mean, I'd slow down to a reasonable spot so I could ease up, get side to side with.
Okay, so we'll say after maybe a half mile or a mile or so, you sort of you slow down enough, and you guys sort of pull up side to side, so you guys can have a pseudo normal conversation.
Yeah.
Shouting out the window to a motorcyclist.
With a with an intentionally loud motor.
Of course.
You got somebody who can lead out and take the priest, so I can run point for you on our way back to Tate's.
Yeah, hold on. Luna, is that something you can do, or do you want to come take over driving?
Yeah, maybe I'll take over driving while you do it. I don't want to risk dropping him. He might not and KO's still hiding, or else I would get her to help. Hey KO, it is safe now, And I trade spots.
We're doing this in motion. Awesome.
Yeah.
In motion.
Yeah, we haven't done the maneuvering of blockades, but we can switch spots while driving.
That was the first thing we covered.
Yeah, because we had to do that once already.
So am I hearing this right? So did Luna take over driving, and Gertrude's gonna do this handoff, or?
That is the plan.
Okay.
I don't like how gleeful you are about this. I'm gonna make a pilot ground craft.
Yes, you're gonna make a pilot ground craft test.
Chat, have my back. Chat. Look. You can't really look at me because my camera's broken. You can't tell I'm staring deep into your eyes, but have my back.
I gave you mine.
No.
Like, I can't see it, but I can definitely feel the intensity.
Cool.
So Johnny...
Amber touched my back and it scared me.
So Johnny, all of a sudden, the ambulance starts driving a little more erratically.
Yep.
And then the side door opens and you see Gertrude there, ready to take the priest.
I match it. With that's why I pre-edged. I knew I was going to need the extra hits to match her.
I just want it to be known I'm a decent driver. It's just a lot of pressure right now. All
right. Let's see. And I actually think, now that I think about it, yeah, actually that falls under stunt driver. So I didn't roll that, but I actually have a couple extra dice with my yeah,
this is definitely stunt driving. So Gertrude, go ahead and make a lift carry test.
Yeah, so I get 9 successes.
All right.
To match Look, to match her thing from thing.
You're not the only one with the motorcycle, buddy.
I know. And actually, as we're doing this, I yell out the window, "Hey, you taking care of my lady, all right?" To Luna.
Rude of you to assume the gender of this motorcycle that I took from you.
So I'm gonna pre-edge my listen carry with this very uncomfortable conversation.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Nice.
Chris falls anyway.
Yeah, so you have no problem whatsoever lifting him in. So now Allerton is in Darcy.
Can I make another, now that the door's closed in the back, can I make another hopefully redeeming pilot ground craft check?
Is that what you'd like to do?
No.
mean, we all know you can roll, but whether or not you can is debatable.
You can certainly roll if you'd like to drive less erratically. Oh, there it is.
Oh no! Oh no!
All right.
Well, thanks for coming tonight, everyone. It was a good game. Luna dies of embarrassment.
Yeah. And it's at that point. Let me see.
I'm safely tucked away, right?
You are safely tucked away.
All right.
Looking to see. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Okay, so that's when you hit. I mean, it's Chicago. Even before 2050, there were puddles everywhere. The roads haven't been maintained in at least 20 years. You hit the largest pothole you've ever seen, and the tire tops.
Oh, no!
And you're like.
I look around to see if anyone notices.
As you. So as Darcy lurches. And you hear a voice. Ow, that hurt.
Oh no! I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, Darcy. I do my best to pull off to the side
Okay.
of the road.
Pull to a stop. Get the assault rifle ready in my hand. Scan the area for anything.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception test. Why doesn't everybody who's still conscious make a perception test?
Even me.
Even you. Okay. Okay.
We're really good at rolling twos on perception, just for the record.
You could,
Yeah,
you could just say everybody but Chris, and just.
But Billy's
Well,
unconscious
Bill-
too.
Billy's
Billy's
unconscious
unconscious
too.
too.
I'm in a
yeah.
smuggling hole. Do I still roll?
Can't see
No.
anything.
No, you do not. If you're still hiding.
Wait, are you telling me that I hit a pothole and you still don't come out?
Hell no!
Especially since you hit a pothole.
Jesus, I'm hearing sounds now. It's reverberating through the body of Darcy. I'm staying. I don't know what's happening. No one's informing me.
That's fair. That's fair.
All right.
You bounce your head
Yeah,
off.
the last thing you heard was
off-
me yelling, "It's safe to come out now," and then hitting a pothole.
just
I have my
don't.
helmet on. I have my helmet on in there.
Can I just say that I love us?
Well, somebody's got to.
All right.
And then I resume being passed the fuck out.
What's the thought that you wake up to be like, "I love us"?
So you're sort of because you're only about a mile from the incident, maybe a mile and a half by now.
Crap.
So you can sort of see it in the distance. You do definitely see that at least one more of these trolls got run down by the mosquito. And you see it get stabbed a few times, and finally goes down, and it's still stabbing.
Gertie, we may have hit a pothole, and I have two questions. Do
I
you
have
have a
two
spare
answers.
tire? And can you teach me how to change the tire?
So, yes, I do have a spare tire. And yes, I will teach you how to change a tire when there is not a mosquito the size of this van hanging out nearby.
I'm a fast learner. I'm just gonna watch.
Okay.
And I'll have your back. And it's like very reminiscent of the like when we were in that one place with like the holes, and I was super positive a bug was gonna come out, and I was like, all right, I got everybody's like she's back to that stance. Also, she looks at Johnny and goes, "Thanks, but also if you weren't yelling about the motorcycle, maybe I would have seen the pothole. I'm just saying. But thank you for helping us. Appreciate it."
Just help me keep watch.
Yep.
It's a CZ.
I
Who the
got
hell
it.
knows what else? Keep an eye on that bug spirit. You do the magic stuff, right?
No.
Okay, so let's see here. We'll say
No. No, I
KO,
don't.
make an edge test.
KO.
Mm-hmm.
That's you.
You know, KO stands for a lot of things, but in this instance, it might stand for killed off.
Allerton, make an edge test. And Billy, make an edge test. Oh dear.
Does it matter that I'm
Yeah, that'll
unconscious?
get no.
It does not matter that you're unconscious.
Okay.
This is some spirit world
I'm
mumbo jumbo.
specifically targeting people who have not been active
alive
so far.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's good.
What
Nice.
do you mean not active? I slapped a guy in the head and tried to blow it up, and then I ran away.
And Allerton got the roll soak as I dragged him down the road.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're doing things.
So Allerton, your edge test.
I clicked it, but knowing me, it might take 3
Look
years.
it better.
Look on the Roll20 window because it might be asking for more information.
There it is.
You did it on Satchel again.
And you added wounds in, so unclick the wounds box.
Oh, thank God.
Just roll your straight 2 dice edge.
I don't like that you only have 2 dice.
I only have 2 edge.
Yeah, but if you can you do the crit fail thingy on the glitch on edge rolls?
It's always possible to.
Yeah.
Hey, but
All
edge.
right. So you see, and really it's Johnny who sees this mosquito sort of scan around as it flies around a little bit, and then darts for something. And you see what it darts for. It's the last troll. And it does the same thing. It like pounces on the troll, stab as the troll sort of falls slowly.
That's obviously not the last troll.
Sorry.
Because, Gertie's like right here, right?
That's true.
No, I don't like that you said that. I don't like what's happening right now. I don't like the implications.
See, this is you. This is what you typically sound like there.
You know what? You're right. I'm a mute again. I'm just gonna mute.
So at that point, the mosquito sort of flies off, and it flies off in the opposite direction.
Okay.
And for the moment, the coast appears clear.
How's the tire going? The mosquito found something more interesting to do.
So if you're changing the tire, I would like an automotive mechanic test, please.
Okay.
Because the bug turned went the other way, I'm turning around and watching intently.
Can I use the NERPs that I got for my lift and carry on this test?
Sure.
And to do that, do I add a 3 in the modifiers?
Yes.
Okay. I wanted to verify before I started rolling things. Thank you.
Nice.
All right. So you take your limit of 5.
Hear me out. Is there a rule I can do to see how well Luna paid attention and to see if I can get like a 1 in the like automotive skill?
A memory check.
I will ask for a memory check.
Cool.
Okay.
That's good. That was a good roll. I'm very happy with that.
So you think you have it down? Remind me of this at the end of the adventure.
Noted. Noting it now. Oh, I hope Gertie doesn't test me in how well I can change a tire later.
Aladdin like whispers in his sleep. Remember the whiteboard.
Stop.
I start writing on the whiteboard how to change a tire.
So it doesn't take you too long to change the tire. For a vehicle this size, it's a full-size tire. Ain't nobody got time for donuts.
I send I send money to Gertrude anonymously. I do an anonymous transaction.
But the little memo says for tire.
Yeah.
It says so sorry. This is for Darcy.
All right.
Well,
So
I did-
tire. Go ahead.
Oh no, I was just going to say I did just add run flat tires to my wish list for Darcy.
Mhm.
So
That's what I was looking to see if you had.
How much
Not
are
yet.
they?
it is 1,000 new yen to replace all 4.
Oh yeah,
Is
I got
there-
you. I send you 1,000.
Is there like an Amazon like wish list equivalent?
Oh, add that to your
Only if
inventory.
you can actually find it on Amazon. So at this point, the tire's changed. And so you guys now have the option of going about your way. Johnny's still standing out there.
Come on. Dr. Tate's waiting.
I think Luna's like, Johnny, do you need company? I can just hop on the back there and.
Luna's still in the compartment. Oh, sorry, Kao's still in the
Hey,
compartment?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So. Oh, Billy. So the bad news is your kamikaze is worn off. So you now take 3 boxes of physical damage because your stun track is full.
Is this me?
That's Billy.
Oh, Billy. Okay.
The only person in this group who takes kamikaze.
Yeah, did you start taking drugs, Father?
Bless us, O Lord.
This is like a he's the Walter White of priests.
That's right.
Thanks to
Yeah.
drugs.
And
I'm the one that knocks.
and the both of you, Billy and Allerton, can make willpower plus body tests. Actually, anybody who has stun damage could do that. And with that, that most dramatic of tire changes, we'll get ready to go on our break as we're at our midpoint while they make their rolls and heal some damage here. So each of you heals 4 boxes of stun and wakes up. And we'll come back in 10 minutes to see what happens. Welcome back. We just had the most exciting tire change ever. And now Billy and Allerton have awakened from their stunned outness. They're not fully healed, but they're at least awake. And at this point, I'll ask everybody else. Go ahead and have everybody make another perception test.
for KO, who's still in the glove department.
Except KO, who's still
Compartment, not department. It's a whole department store full of gloves in Darcy.
You said perception?
Perception, yes. So, there we go.
I finally got above a 2.
Now we're rolling with some good perception rolls. So
Johnny OP.
So Johnny and Gertrude and Luna finally, after the sort of adrenaline wears off and the tire change and the whole mosquito biting, you get to looking at Melissa, who's in the who's sort of coming around. She's in the Valkyrie module. She looks kind of young. She looks
like younger than 30.
She looks a lot like the pictures that you were given.
Oh no!
She looks more like in her late teens.
She should be in like her mid 30s or something, right?
She should be in her mid to probably late 30s.
Gertie?
Mm-hmm.
According to my math, which I like to think I'm very good at, but as we've seen today, I make a lot of mistakes. No, I'm on the back of the motorcycle, so this is through comms. I'm not in Darcy. I'm grounded from Darcy right now.
So Johnny, apparently Luna's looking to commandeer another motorcycle from you.
No, I'm just riding on the back of it. All right, don't do this. Johnny and I could be friends if I play this right.
She's not old enough. Bob. She's not old enough.
I'm not old enough for.
She's
for
not.
what?
The girl's not old enough.
Yeah, yeah. That's what I'm trying to say, Gertie. She's like a teen. I was like, she's like my age. Nope, sorry. She's like younger. And I think she should be like mid to late 30s by now, from the information we've been given.
Heck, she's not even as developed as some of the pictures are. So she was in some of the pictures.
Is that a old-time photography joke? See, back in the day, they used to develop. There's this chemical reaction of how to develop.
No,
never mind.
I was talking about how she's,
Yeah, our new friend has not had the benefits of all the PowerPoint presentations yet. We'll circle back to this.
We're gonna have to schedule that in.
But she's not right. That's the thing. She's not who we're supposed to take back to Dr. Tate. That's the big thing.
We put her in the Valkyrie module already, right?
Yeah, I did.
She's in the Valkyrie module, yes.
The Valkyrie module doesn't develop people.
No, you were correct.
But it also doesn't anti-develop people. I don't know what that word would be.
So can the Valkyrie module run diagnostic?
So it can make a medicine test, which is so if you're having the Valkyrie module do it on its own, we'll call that 12 dice, or you can make a medicine check on your own with the help of the Valkyrie module, which is a 6 dice bonus.
Okay. Yeah, I'll do that.
Either way, I requires you to go wireless, which, I mean, you're kind of doing already anyway.
Am I able to hear this conversation through comms?
Yeah.
Am I in the chat? Okay.
You're in the chat, yes. You're also in the chat is someone who sounds a lot like Johnny Nash.
I tried to change my voice a little bit. Guys, when did she go missing?
About 20 years ago was the information we got.
Is that?
Isn't there something? There's like a really expensive procedure they can get done. Leonization.
That's not happening in the zone, though. I mean, I've heard rumors about it, but I haven't heard anybody in the zone getting anything like that done.
So with 4 hits on medicine, I mean, she looks a lot like the pictures. Enough that, I mean, you could do sort of a excuse me, you could do sort of a reconstructive facial recognition. This is probably, you think, not Melissa, but it's someone related to Melissa.
Okay. I was looking for any outstanding sort of like blood markers or anything that might indicate something strange is going on. I don't have any of Melissa's original blood to compare it to, obviously.
Right, so you can't do you wouldn't be able to do DNA testing until you got Melissa's
So-
sample.
So we wouldn't be able to know if it's like related like a clone or related like a niece.
Or related like a doppelganger.
Or related like a mimic. Sorry, I'm muting again.
So if it makes you feel better, the blood sample you analyzed does not have HMHVV.
That's mostly what I was looking for.
You sort of tick that off on your PowerPoint checklist. And based on the readings from the Valkyrie module, she has maybe a few boxes of physical damage, but most of her damage is from being stick and shocked.
Okay.
I pull out
We can
my
work
stim
that.
patch and go ahead and put it on her.
Well, she's
That's
in
ratings.
she's in the module, so you can save that for yourself.
But I wanted to use it.
How about
I
you just
haven't
back
stimmed
up,
anybody
Billy?
yet.
Let somebody who actually knows what she's doing take care of this.
I don't know, Johnny. This feels like an inside Darcy conversation, and we are not inside Darcy.
But thank you, Billy. That was very kind of you to offer your excellent stim patch.
Oh, I feel much better.
Who is driving Darcy?
That's a very good question. Right now,
So
the answer is nobody.
you changed the tire. I noted and wrote on the whiteboard how to change a tire, and then I immediately went to the back of Johnny's motorcycle.
Okay.
Yeah. So the answer at the moment is nobody, because you guys are just still sitting at the side of the road.
Okay, gotcha. So we should probably keep moving. It just occurred to me.
Yeah. So I do exchange comm codes with these guys.
Okay.
Are you guys all right if I hop on your net so that we can talk out rather than yelling through the window?
That is a question for Stephanie.
Create a separate chat.
Make a judge intentions roll, Johnny.
Let's see. Huh. That's.
And you too, Gertrude.
I say privately to Gertrude.
Hang on one sec. Gotta adjust. There you go. Okay. Charisma plus.
Charisma plus willpower.
Yep.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, so the sheet that Johnny has in Roll20 is a grunt and not a regular PC.
Right.
So it doesn't have all the PC options.
There it is. I just gotta find the. There it is. Roll20 is being funny.
Uh-huh.
So Gertrude, you notice that. So Gertrude, you notice that the young lady inside the Valkyrie module is awake. She's kind of looking around as best you can from the inside of a Valkyrie module. And for the moment, she's holding it together. Even though Billy is coming up, tap, 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 tap.
Fishy, 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 fishy.
I will speak into the whatever the communication system is that links into the Valkyrie module.
Okay.
And let her know there's a that she's in a Valkyrie module in an ambulance. There's a release latch inside if she would like to come out, and she can let herself out.
Who are you?
We are some friends who were sent to pick you up from the zone. I'm Gertie. Then you're inside Darcy. That's the ambulance.
Gertie and Darcy.
Where's Melissa?
Click.
What'd you do with her?
Yeah, I don't know if now's a good time, but I just want to remind everyone that the last time we had someone in the Johnny Earmuffs. The last time we had someone in the Valkyrie module, it didn't end the best.
Speaking of whom, Johnny Nash, you do notice that there is an extra person in chat. The voice sounds a little familiar, but you can't quite place it. Actually, I should have made KO make a disguise roll.
Yeah.
Why don't I have her do that now? Disguise, or I think it's impersonation.
Yeah,
Impersonation.
Here, I'll give you con.
The con's not going to do it.
I don't have any of those things.
So charisma minus
defaulted
1.
skill.
Yep. It's at that point you kind of place it. She's trying to mask her voice. You still don't know where
Maybe
she
I
is.
have a cold. You don't know.
Yeah, she has a cold, but you know who it is. You've heard the voice before.
I'll see. Turn to Luna. Where's the extra one?
Stephanie's not like a physical person.
No,
Stephanie's
the extra one. I looked in when we were changing the tires. I looked into the van. There was there was only the priest, the idiot, Gertrude, the girl in the thing, and then there's somebody missing.
The last I saw in the glove box.
You people are weird. Will somebody keep Billy away from her?
So right now Billy's got his arms up, and she's popped the Valkyrie module, and she's thinking like that might have been a bad idea.
Billy, sit down. Why don't you
changelings?
We need to get her to a hospital regardless of her meta status. So if she would like to come sit up in the front passenger seat since it's currently empty.
And she's like almost boring holes into you, Billy, with her gaze. Leave me alone. Make a willpower test, please.
Great willpower.
Great willpower.
Okay, that's the smartest thing I've heard since I connected up with you people.
Yeah, that's pretty much as good as it's gonna get.
Take 7 boxes of stun, please.
Good night.
He just woke up.
The father
and she
sees
pulls,
this.
and she pulls the Valkyrie module back closed.
And the Aladdin is like, and she needs her rest. I think that she has definitely earned that today. And he kind of like looks like over his shoulder at the Valkyrie module and is like, and then turns over to Billy and is there anything that I could do for Billy to ease his pain or take some stun boxes off this man? Because Jeebus, he just got back.
There's that stim patch that he's been holding in his hand for a while.
He used it.
No, he did not. He pulled it out like he was going to use it, and Gertrude warned him off.
Yeah.
So the father kind of reaches out and is kind of like pats him a couple times on the back. It's like, let's see if we can get you up, my friend. And he grabs the send patch and tries to apply it to him.
Okay. So Billy, what rating is your stun patch? Or stim patch? Freudian slip there.
Wait, do it again. What's the rating?
It's a rating 6.
Rating 6. Okay. Here we go. So stim patch. So you heal 6 boxes of stun. And I'll leave that, however, hanging in the air for the next hour.
Yeah, this is going to be fun. Somebody's probably going to have to take me Dr. Tate's when this is all said and done. Where's Melissa at? Anybody find out while I was unconscious?
She's back in the Valkyrie module. But why don't you sit down and close your eyes?
That's the doppelganger. That's not the real Melissa.
Well, it's what we've got right now. So unless you have any ideas on where to find the real Melissa, that's where our signal led us. And I don't think that she would have turned into a troll.
Do you have a PowerPoint that would explain that process?
Maybe we could talk to her without like threatening her. Maybe, you know what? Let me come in and I'll talk to her. I'm less threatening than you people. Can't believe I just said that.
I don't like the liberal use of the phrase "you people." I'm just gonna say it, and then that's it. That's it.
Okay, I'm less threatening than Billy.
I mean, that's fair.
It's not hard. I'm sorry. Thank you so much for letting me ride on the back of this motorcycle.
Let's just talk to her because we got to get moving.
Well, what's she doing in the Valkyrie module right now? She just pulled the door shut?
Yeah, she just pulled the door so it's latched.
Got it. Does she look distressed or anything? Or is she just like healing up?
So it looks like you could tell now her eyes are sort of darting around and she's definitely see fear in her eyes. And you get the sense that she's waiting to see who comes to open the Valkyrie module next.
Well, I don't see any of that, so I go, maybe we could get somewhere safe, call Nick and, like, maybe we go somewhere to eat, call Nick, and figure out what to do from there, or maybe because she's Melissa, and that would, or kind of Melissa, that would be too conspicuous, so, we should get somewhere.
Hey, Luna, don't you do really well with first impressions with people?
Yeah, normally I would say yes, but I kind of am not on my A game today, so I'm worried that I will make this tenuous situation worse.
Listen.
Also, why are you still in the glove department? I said department again, dang it.
Why not?
Listen. Look straight at her.
I'll go talk to her.
Go.
I'll go talk to her.
Because me and Billy in this close proximity There's gonna be a fight soon, so let's just get this done quick.
You know what, Johnny?
Uh,
I've been there. I get it. I start walking up to the back. I think I go to the back of Darcy so I don't have to
Yep.
look at Gertie. And I, open the back.
Yeah, because the Valkyrie module is sort of toward the back.
Yeah. So I open the back,
Okay.
and I go, "Hi, we're so sorry. This must be extremely confusing. Like, we don't mean you any harm. We actually thought we were saving you. Would love to talk some more once you get some rest and heal up. We just might get somewhere like safe first. Is that okay with you? I'm Luna, by the way. Hi.
Go ahead and make either etiquette or negotiation.
Oh yeah, I get a
You-
+2
Yep.
because I'm a
This-
professional. Please don't suck. Okay, cool.
Okay. Who are you?
Luna.
Una.
Hey, she got her name right.
Luna, yeah.
She sort of leans up close to where the audio pickup is, like she's trying to whisper to it. I'm Katie Cat.
Do I know that name?
You have not heard that name.
Okay. Nice to meet you, Katie. Is that Katie like Katie or Katie with a D?
She doesn't spell it.
How do you? Is it KT or KD?
KT with a Y.
Katie. Okay. Hi. Listen, I'd love to talk some more, but I'm really worried about the bug that was out there, and Gertie's a really great driver, way better than me. I should never drive again. But Gertie is a really good driver and can get us somewhere safe. So
I'll stay here until the helmet goes away.
until the helmet goes away?
The helmet. And
Bill,
you
look
look
outside.
and Bill,
Yeah, it's just Oh. No, that
Everyone
I
goes,
get.
no, Billy, put it back on.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna go back on the motorcycle because I'm technically not supposed to be here, inside Darcy, but we'll talk once we get somewhere safe.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. And I like back out and walk over to Johnny and I go,
With 3 hits on perception, Johnny, you heard enough of that conversation to catch the name.
Doesn't mean anything though, does it? No, not part
Does
of
not
it.
does not mean anything to you.
I want to send like a private message to Billy and go, "Hey Billy, how you feeling?"
Okay.
Listen, I know that it sucks when you're just doing your best to help and it goes poorly. And so don't feel too bad about it. And just take some time to rest and we'll figure everything out in a bit.
Oh, take some time to. What else am I gonna do besides keep an eye on the changeling?
Yeah, maybe you keep an ear on the changeling. That's in quotes.
Oh,
Maybe you keep an ear on the changeling and you close your eyes.
Wait, what?
right. Catch her by surprise. Gotcha. Yeah, I see how.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh. A chat to everyone. I think I messed up. No context, just I think I messed up.
Are we ready to
Wait, she's
get
a
moving?
changeling?
I'm ready.
All right, let's roll out.
Wait, she's a change? No, I have concerns.
I don't even know what a changeling. Well, Derica doesn't know what a changeling is. I don't know if Luna does.
So where are we headed? Back to Tate's?
Yeah, let's head to the back door because this is a high-profile client.
All right.
We're going back where?
You're going back where? To Dr. Tate's? So
But going to the back entrance instead of the front where we normally toss people through the front doors.
okay, so you're going to the clinic. You're going to his clinic at the vault. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, different set of memories.
Something about spinning you right round.
Yeah.
Okay, so pilot groundcraft. Yep. And who's driving Darcy? Is Gertrude back in the pilot seat?
Yes.
Why don't you go ahead and make me a pilot groundcraft test, please? Okay. Yeah, so absolutely all of you who are in Darcy, except KO for some strange reason, you guys see Billy lay down like he's going to sleep, and his eyes are wide open. And you realize it's because, well, he just took a rating 6 stim patch, and he is wired. A probably could not close his eyes if you nailed them shut.
I would be willing to try.
Please, let's not.
So you guys beat it for the vault. You've made your pilot ground
This
test.
whole drive, I'm talking to Johnny about the book series called The Uglies, because it's about people getting just cosmetic changes and things.
And
I think
you're
it's
still riding
relevant.
on the motorcycle, right?
Yeah. So I'm just like laying out what this series is because it feels relevant.
All right.
That's sounds like it's time for a composure test.
Oh no.
Charisma plus willpower.
Okay.
All right. You're keeping it together.
So what you're saying is he's super interested. Cool.
Go make a judge intentions test.
No, I
Luna.
don't wanna.
Okay. You catch a couple of twitches. You're not sure if it's like bumps in the road or if he's just at the party somebody's like reading a book to you at a party, and after a little while you kind of want to be somewhere else.
Yeah. I think I go. Sorry, I get really excited about these old books. What do you want to talk about? Cool, strong, silent type. I see.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't think you want to get into what I want to talk about right now.
I will take that at face value and say I believe you. So Luna stops talking.
Okay. Feeling like the pressure of speech, but but holding it in.
Yeah, I keep going.
Oh, my chest!
So
I
eventually,
believe you.
In a motorcycle ride that is far too long for all parties concerned, you arrive at the vault.
I don't know. Kind of enjoyed the quiet time. his impression of Luna has gone up a little bit.
I'm gonna do another judge intentions to see if I notice.
Sure.
Well,
someone
don't feel
pass
like
me
he
some
hates me.
water?
He definitely does not hate you.
Cool. Honestly, the way today's been going, I'll take it.
So you arrive at the clinic, at the back door, and so Dr. Tate is waiting there.
So my thoughts are, as we're pulling up, do you you'll let anybody else know, Luna, about the person's request?
Well, first of all, what's her last name again? It's Katie.
You said Katie Cat.
Yes. Okay. About her request.
Yeah.
I think when we get stopped, I hop off the motorcycle, I go around to the back, and I open the door. And I go, okay, we're here, we're someplace safe. Do you want to come out now, or do you want everyone else to leave first?
I want the helmet gone. He's been staring
Okay.
at me. He's been staring at me
Cool,
this
cool,
whole
cool.
ride.
Cool. Hey, Father Allerton. Do you mind taking Billy in? I think it would be a good idea for him to get checked out, maybe as quick as possible.
Where am I taking him?
Into the vault. Or
We
just
pulled up
house.
to the clinic.
Yeah, at this
the
point,
clinic.
you pulled up to the back door of the clinic.
The clinic. Yeah, just like, can you take Billy in first?
Hey, come on, Billy.
Yeah.
Billy's asleep.
Perfect. And then so like I kind of like weave his arm over my shoulder, and we kind of like walk him into the clinic.
But who's gonna stop the changeling, Father?
So-
we can't leave him alone in there.
Yes. No.
Yeah, you're able to help him in. He's clearly not asleep because his eyes are still wide open. He's talking to you, and despite you having your arm over his shoulder, he's walking probably better than you are at this point.
Wait, they brought us to the vault. Doc, get me inside. I want to go see if Sid's in the at the ring.
So Billy's gone. If you want to come out now.
So she opens the Valkyrie module.
Hi, Katie.
Hi, Luna.
So we're all gonna go inside. I'm gonna make sure you get checked out and you're okay.
What is this place?
And then we can. It's a clinic.
Okay.
You've taken some damage, and you know the Valkyrie module is really good, but there's some other stuff that could probably get taken care of. I don't know. I'm not like, this is really like Gertie's like area of expertise, but I pick up things pretty quickly, you know.
Okay. You take her up to so Dr. Tate is waiting there, and he sort of looks.
I lean over to Katie and I go, "Do you want anyone to know your name?"
I'm Dr. Tate. I will be taking care of you. She's like, okay, sure.
Can I do a judge
sure.
intentions on Tate?
Sure.
Come on, I have so many dice in this. Please roll higher than a 3. Thank you.
Oh, there we go. He is looking, and he has clearly decided this is not the person you were supposed to bring.
Mm-hmm.
But is probably going with it to see where it goes.
Cool. Hey, Dr. Tate, can I go with you guys?
Sure.
Thanks.
I would, Johnny would follow behind and probably stand outside unless Dr. Tate motioned him in. But he'd probably stand outside the room that she's being checked out in. He's doing his best to be non-threatening.
Okay. So you get a text, Johnny, that says, "Just keep an eye on them."
Send back a confirmation.
Okay.
And I do that.
So so Aladdin and Billy, you were sat in the waiting room. The doctor will be with you in a few minutes.
This is disappointing. No,
And
Sid.
she hands
no.
you a clipboard and says, "Please fill this out."
I hand the clipboard to Allerton.
I mean, like my information is going to be different than your information. You should probably fill out your own clipboard.
I'm famous. I don't fill out my own clipboard.
Yeah, I get you. And I'm not Stephanie, he says, and he starts filling out his information.
Okay, so you start filling out Billy's information as best you know it.
Oh no! I'm just filling out. The father's just filling out his.
Oh, so
He's not
Alan's
out
filling it out for himself. Okay.
Yes.
All right, that's fine. So as you're filling that out, we go to the people in the exam room. That'll be so that's Luna, that's Katie Cat, and Dr. Tate, who then basically pulls a.
Where's Gertrude?
Where is Gertrude?
I was still in the van. I know that KO was still hiding out in there, and I didn't want to leave her by herself.
Forgot about that.
And I didn't want to lock up with KO stuck inside. So
Oh no, I'm not stuck.
I make like business and cleaning up and checking tools and that sort of thing. Since we did just change the tire in the middle of the street,
Okay.
checking for any other damage, that kind of stuff.
Please don't let there be other damage.
There's none other damage.
Okay, thank you.
I mean, it could probably use an alignment the next time you take it in, but
Derek is feeling very real guilt from this imaginary game.
but it's nothing that is going to be a problem. So Dr. Tate is scanning and goes to take a blood sample. And Katie Cat sort of flinches for a moment and then allows it. And so he puts it in a larger device that you don't recognize. And says, so after a few minutes, maybe 10 minutes or so, he sort of looks at it, looks around, and says, "So, Katie Cat, is it? Where's Melissa? Where's your mother?" She's silent. And she looks at you, Luna. And she says, she's back. Last I saw, she was at the tower. She gave me this. And she holds up the wrist. She's wearing an old 50s era panic button bracelet. It's been kind of jimmied open and resealed.
Can I send a text to Gertrude?
You can.
Yeah. Hey, it just says, Katie's the daughter, mom's back at the tower. Maybe. And I send it.
Okay. So that's the message you get, Gertrude.
Okay.
And then another one that says, maybe should we check? I don't know what I'm not trying to tell you what to do, but like it's just like rambling.
So at some point she rambles and it comes through as like multiple text messages that just take the wall of text.
I'll.
It's got like 5 different theories in it that she's got.
I'll respond back with, let's check and see how the boys are doing and see if this needs to be a girls' trip.
Cool. I'm gonna stay with Katie for now.
Okay. So Gertrude, you go in and check on Billy and Allerton.
Yeah, as I'm leaving, I will say very loudly to the empty van, I'm going inside the clinic to check on the boys. I'm locking the doors. Goodbye.
Stephanie says, "Okay, thanks, goodbye."
Does KO say anything, or she's still just curled up?
No response. KO has literally been like just eating soy chips and like watching videos from in there. She's having private time.
Her mom can't
And then,
get
yes,
to her
I
in
go
there.
inside.
So at this point, Billy and Allerton, Gertrude comes walking in. And Gertrude, you see them. Well, you see Allerton filling out a clipboard.
Do we
At this
not
point,
get
you're just
like
about finished.
frequent customer cards or something at this point?
Huh?
Is it not all on file?
They literally didn't need your information before.
I've never been this hurt to this degree before. I don't speak for yourselves.
So Gertrude,
Were
as
you literally this hurt like a week ago? Like worse?
Gertrude, as a medical practitioner, you know this is entirely a stalling technique.
Yeah. Johnny's over there kind of in the corner watching, and he's just got this like ridiculously grin on his face, like he's enjoying it too much.
We'll be done. We'll be out of here soon, right, Billy?
You know that both of them were patients here less than a week ago.
Mm-hmm.
Can I make a check to see if I've lost any kind of like time in between then and now? Like, if I actually remember it.
What is it, like an alien abduction story?
Oh no, just go like, oh no, that. Like I just
Thinking of
lost a week or
Episodicals
whatever it
4,
was.
that's on Saturdays, Chris.
Make
See?
a composure test. Sure.
Oh, please. All right.
Chris having his own adventures over here.
And aren't those the best adventures to have?
So you see you see the guys sort of in various states of enjoying themselves in the lobby, in the waiting room. You do see the receptionist does come up to Billy with a clipboard, and Billy refuses to take it.
I'm famous.
She does not offer one to Johnny, though.
Being famous doesn't mean you can't. You don't answer basic questions.
She almost
Come
so
on.
the receptionist kind of looks like she's pretending Johnny's not there.
Gertrude, did you
Who's
leave the
Gertrude?
camera guy in Dursley? I think I'm gonna have to go get the cameraman to show the receptionist what the real deal is.
Yes, the cameraman is still in Darcy. No, I don't think we should pull him out right now. I came to see how y'all are feeling. It turns out that Melissa is still at the tower. So how do we feel about getting back out there? I know that y'all took some damage, so if there's some sort of issue where we need to wait, we can, but
Let's go.
I also know time is of the essence, so.
So that's what Billy says. Let's go.
Okay. Father, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling all right. I think. What is a 5 on my composure? Hope they get me.
You have not lost any time.
Okay. Yeah.
You've lost maybe an hour from the time you got shot to the time you woke up in Darcy. For some reason, you have some road rash.
Do we have some
You
like
feel
Aquaphor?
You feel like you were dragged behind a horse.
Shit.
Or a motorcycle. It must have been a motorcycle.
Neosporin, Aquaphor, Bengay, some kind of ointment. Anybody got some?
So at this point, once you hand over the clipboard, the receptionist escorts you back to the exam room. And they sort of treat the road rash. Do you have any physical damage? Zeller didn't have any physical damage?
He does not.
Okay. So they patch up the road rash, but it doesn't really give you any boxes back because some boxes you have to rest off. But you're as good to go as you can be without actually napping for an hour. And with that, with Billy saying "Let's go," we're gonna at some point let's go, and we'll pick up there next week as we're at our 10 o'clock hour. We'll see if they can make their way back to the tower that they skipped the first time and pick up who is the real Melissa Truman. So we'll see you next week. Thanks to all you guys for joining us. Thanks to all the wonderful players, and especially to Tom for pulling double duty as a player and tech tonight.
Thanks, folks.
Absolutely.
See you on Thursday.